Hello again, everyone. We're back in Code Vein. It's been a while. I've been playing God Eater 3 off stream instead. That's what I've been doing. um, so yeah, we're continuing New Game Plus. Hopefully, we'll be joined by Kotori this time. We've actually gotten the online play to work, which is good. Maybe Rita will join. I don't know if Rita's awake or not. We'll see. But yeah, okay, so next up we're heading to, oh, and the controller has already decided that it doesn't feel like working. Okay, there we go. There we go. We're heading to, where are we heading? To the sewers. I need to head there first, otherwise I can't open up co-op, which is annoying because this game is ridiculously hard on New Game Plus difficulty. Oh shit, I've forgotten all the controls. So I played God Eater. Fuck. So if you don't know, God Eater is the Monster Hunter style game by the same developers as this. That is to say, Shift and Bandai Namco Game Studios. God Eater 3, however, was mainly handled by Marvelous and Marvelous Studio and Bandai Namco Game Studios, but Shift was brought on to help finish the game, which is why this game, Code Vein, got delayed, like a full year, just so they could go and finish up God Eater. And having now played through both games, I'm happy that happened because God Eater 3 was a really, really good game, and so is this. So the sewers are a bit up ahead. I'm gonna try to avoid confrontations with unnecessary enemies, but it's easier said than done. Because these ones patrolling right here are actually walking right up to where I need to go, and if I go on this path here, I will trigger an invasion, and I don't want to do that when I'm playing single player because the invasions are difficult by difficult Code Vein standards, meaning they are essentially just unfair. Like completely fucking unfair. As many enemies as I can avoid as possible, the better. Rather, the more enemies I can avoid, the better. That's the accurate way to say that sentence. Drop. Oh yeah, I still don't know how to fix this elevator. Actually, I never did that on my previous playthrough. Maybe you can't. I don't know. I think there is an enemy here somewhere. While on the way down, I don't remember too clearly. It's been a while now. But I want to say there was an enemy. No, there isn't. You can fall down and die. Right. That's how it was. Well, back to the start we go. So what happened the first time we went down there, if you don't remember, was, or if you didn't see, the very first time we got there, I dropped down by accident, just like that, but I actually hit the floor. And that was good, because that meant that even though I died, I got resurrected. So I was just able to continue. I actually really hate like going down there because it's a really tricky path to navigate. And right now I'm pretty much just sacrificing Io to quickly get to where I need to be, and it seems to have worked in our favor actually. But she didn't even get hurt. Well then, that's good. Okay. Now, where's my souls? My souls are over there. Let's try this again. Okay, a little bit of damage. We can handle that. So, there's no jump button in this, unlike Dark Souls where you can tap the run button to jump. Which means that certain ledges are kind of hard to get to. And you just sort of, they do expect you to just fall down like this as a result. Okay, I think there's nothing I need to pick up here, so that should be fine. Yeah, that's about as well as you can go. And yeah, this lever doesn't work either, so I have no idea how to make this elevator actually work. I think it does take us up, but like it won't actually. You can't call on the elevator. I might be wrong, but I think that's how it works, right? Or it doesn't work right now. So we're aiming for New Game Plus. I mean, we're aiming for the good ending, which we really don't have to do anything different until we get to the cathedral, which is still a while off. So we need to get Mia, because Mia will give us the way to the cathedral. I don't even remember if that's like the direct way there or if there's something else first. Like I vaguely remember there being something in between this section and the what is it called? Cathedral. That's the word. Alright, it's up. There. Okay. So we gotta light the beacons. I really don't like this place. Oh, hello. Yeah, this place is really annoying. This is also where they cast slow on you, if I remember correctly. Which is less than ideal. Thankfully I have the map now, which means I can just, bring it up like this. There! Kotori's here! Nice! Yay! Okay, so let's see. We need to head... Yeah, okay. Let's just cut right through the bullshit. Oh. Who said that? Oh, it must have been Kotori's character. I wasn't aware they could talk. I don't remember Rita's character ever saying anything to me. We need to head up here. Kill these. Can I please just get it? Thank you. Yeah, I got a haircut today. A side cut, so now I'm all shaved here. Feels good. I was a bit worried about it. Like, I wasn't sure I was going to like it. I've always been like interested in getting a side cut, but like I was like, it might not look good. Maybe I should just not get one, and I don't know. And finally I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna get one. And like that first cut where like I'm like, yeah, I want the left side shaved, and like, or am I? And like my hairdresser just like takes like the left part of my hair and just cuts it off before shaving, and it's just like, well, there we go, no turning back now. This better look good, but I'm very happy with it, so that's nice. It doesn't look too much different on cam since the left part of my head is turned away from the camera, but that's okay. I also shortened the rest of my hair, so I prefer having shorter hair. There was a while where I did try having longer hair, and it's okay. I don't dislike it necessarily, but It's just not my style. I think like most trans girls, but especially when they start out, feel they have to get used to and like long hair. I know, I definitely that was the case for me. I was like, well, no, I have to do this, otherwise people won't accept me as a girl, and that sucked. But like when I came to terms with the fact that no, you can in fact be like you can look the way you want to look. You don't have to like conform. I just felt overall better about myself and my hair, and I've had short hair ever since. This was the wrong way? Oh, it was, yeah. I am so lost. What's up here? It's so nice picking stuff up with A now. In God Eater, you pick it up with B, which is also your dodge button. So I constantly keep like dodging when I mean to pick something up, and it's like the worst. Cutscene. Wait, this is when we meet Mia the first time, isn't it? Just gonna watch a little bit of it, see if I'm right. Oh, frame rate drop. Yeah. It's gonna lead back to the city. Here she is. God, she's so cool. It's actually something I wish you had in this game. If you do God Eater, you can have up to 3 companions with you. I would love it if you could have that here. Anyway, I was right, so let's continue. Okay. Now I have some screenshots for the episode thumbnail too. Yay! The stream thumbnail. Whatever you want to call it. There it is. And I'm gonna pull on this. So we lower the water level. Forward, left, left. Okay. All right, right, and you get that like up here somewhere. I remember now. Hello. Ow. That hurt more than I thought. I keep hitting left bumper to target because that's the code vein button. Speaking of, there's like a fan theory right now that Code Vein and God Eater 3, or rather God Eater, take place in the same universe, that it's actually kind of hinted at in the games themselves. That would make sense, I mean, by the same people after all. But yeah, if you remember from my original playthrough, Forgot about that. If you remember from my original playthrough, there's a moment where you get to see the horrors outside the red mist. These dangerous, big, huge monsters. Big monsters that ultimately was what like the revenants were created to fight. And then obviously the Queen happened, and that became the new reason, and the reason most people know. Well, we do get to see one horror, like up close, and it's during a cutscene where the red mist fades. And the monster we see, the horror as they call it, is actually a monster from God Eater, from every single God Eater entry. Apparently, it's in all 3 games. And I fought it in God Eater 3, and I completely went over my head that it was the same thing. And Kotari, who I was playing with, who I'm playing with right now as well, was like, "Did you notice?" And I'm like, "No," and then sent a screenshot, and I was like, "Oh shit, that's really cool. It's the same monster," and it actually makes kind of sense, because like, God, I can't remember how to get on, where to find the key, but it kind of makes sense because like the the did Kotari go fight the big one? Guess I should go help them. Ouch. What was I saying? God, this you move so slow in the sewer water. Shit, where is it? Did it die? Oh, it fell down. Cool. That's the eagle key. That's not the one we need here. I still don't remember what you need the eagle key for, though. I think over here is where you get the slash key. The sluice key. I still don't know what how that word is said. No one corrected me last time, so. Oh, so that's not where you got it? Huh. Okay. I guess we will keep looking. Even though I don't like this area. I was saying something before I lost track of my thoughts. I think it had something to do with God Eater and Code Vein. Oh yeah. Another cool thing about that, and the reason why it works that both would take place in the same universe, is that the God Eater games, the first 3 at least, take place in Asia and Europe. Whereas, of course, Code Vein, while never explicitly stated, is heavily implied to take place in the US, specifically around New York. And of course, since America is like, so rather since the world in Code Vein is segregated and like cut off from the rest of the world with the red mist, it makes perfect sense they wouldn't like have the same like words and terminology and knowledge about the Amagami, as they call them in God Eater, as the rest of the world does. And I thought that was a really cute little like lore detail. Like, I hope it's true, even if nothing comes from it. I just like the idea that these two series would coexist in the same universe, even if they never actually interact. I like that kind of stuff. I know people are a bit down on interchangeable. No, that's not the right word. Interconnected universes lately because everything feels like it needs to be one now, and I get that that's exhausting, but I still like it. You know, like, I still think that's cool. I am super lost in this sewer. So we can't get through here, right? We need the key to drain this part. I'm pretty sure. No, okay. Never mind. We used the eagle key for that. I'm wrong. Okay, where are we now? Oh, and this is where we find this slough key. Yeah, that's it. I remember now. So we do need to kill that one then, or at least steal the key. I'd forgotten if they actually force you to do that. Moss cover key. That's not the right key either. Okay, maybe you don't actually need the key I'm looking for. Maybe that's like maybe that is the optional one. Like, I actually didn't think I'd be playing the New Game Plus like so shortly after playing the main game. I didn't know at the time that the game had. Oh, I hate these. Had multiple endings. But like, so I didn't really like memorize things too heavily, because I didn't think I would remember them in time for playing anyway. I realized now that I should have. Especially things like location of things would have been really useful. There's a chest here. Might not be something I need, but let's get it anyway. I love the low frame rate on like Kotori's animations. Whenever like she's standing slightly behind me, so the game thinks that she's off cam. That's funny. Moss covered key. God, this place is so long. Like, it just doesn't end. The sluice opened and I'm lost again. Forward, lots of forward, okay. And then right. Yeah, so we're supposed to actually navigate the previous area with like the water lowered, but apparently that's optional. So I didn't find that key and we got through it fine. Only fell through once. Doop-a-doop-a-doo, doop-a-doop-a-doop-doop-doo. Oh, hello. No, 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 no. Oh, I thought I was gonna die there, because like suddenly my like controls reverse. I think the game think I like actually managed to circle around the enemy when I didn't, because like I was holding right, my character was walking left, and there was a ledge there. God, how many hits do you need to stagger? I know I'm using a light weapon, but like, holy fuck, that was ridiculous. Oh hey, it's the weapon I'm using, but lower level. Okay. I vaguely remember this. Oh yeah, this is the boss. Okay, cool. Then we're frankly going to quickly rush out of No, wrong way. We're going to quickly just drop out of multiplayer and level up and fix some stuff, and then we'll hopefully kill the boss. This boss was a real pain last time, you might remember. Just gonna write to Kotori. Bloop. Bloop. Do I not have that one? Where is it? Slow removal. Yeah, you want that one. I think I also want slow resistance. Let's go with that. That sounds good. I've forgotten to activate this. Cool. Cool. Let's do this then. This boss was the bane of my existence. This was probably the boss I died the most on in my first playthrough. This boss is not nice. Like, this boss is a real fucking pain in the ass. Actually, the Steam archive of this boss fight is the only one I actually cut stuff out of, because I cut a lot out of it. Like, I cut down like almost an hour of just additional attempts at this boss where I also just had trouble with the online connection. That wasn't like fun to watch at all. So like, yeah. You know, the speed of his teleportation surely varies from cutscene to cutscene. Like, sometimes it's instant, sometimes it takes several seconds. Okay. God, I just want to heal up before I start fighting. Okay. This was the boss where I truly realized what a kind of amazing reach the bosses get to have, while you don't get to have any reach at all on your weapons. Yeah. I'm gonna change to my halberd. See if that helps. Change my stats a little bit. Because this build is not working. So let's change. I think I want... Was the Queenslayer? No, who has the halberd expertise? Actually, it doesn't really matter who has it, I guess. I can just apply it anyway, but there we go. Where's my halberd? That's not my best halberd. There it is. Is that slow? Yeah, it's slow. That's like the big negative, though, is that I have that my weapons get really slow, which is a bit annoying. but I don't really think I have much of a choice on that matter. Unless I want to go really light on armor. Actually, the Nightclaw might be a good idea. Oh, yeah, Cleansing Light. I want to change that one to slow removal. And that should be good. Wait, that's not... That's a normal mobility? That feels slow. Oh well. Actually, no, it's just the sewer water. It's the sewer water, of course. That makes perfect sense. This time we can actually activate our skills before the boss fight, which helps a lot. Okay. We want that and that, and let's go. To remember what attacks mean what, like what the tells are. I know she has one where you like have to like dodge a bunch of stuff. Oh yeah, it's this one. Ah shit. Back up, Io. Oh shit, I can't heal. Oh good, Io can. Wait, why does it say I'm offline? Kotori's alive and well. Maybe it means no one else can connect. Maybe that's what it means. Oh yeah. That went really well. That actually went really well. I honestly thought I would have more problems with that. Because I know how much trouble I had with it the first time. Oh yeah, right. Nicholas memories. Oh yeah, we can skip those. We've already seen them. I did consider streaming Gothic the 3, but I just got so into it so quickly that I ended up just playing through it in like 3 days. And yeah, I really liked Gothic the 3. I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye on Shift, Marvelous, and Bandai Namco Game Studios, which is really just Bandai Namco putting together an unnamed studio, but you know, still. But after both Code Vein and Galileo 3, I'm definitely keeping an eye out on those developers because, I mean, both games are going on my Game of the Year list at the end of the year. I'm pretty sure about that, unless I somehow play a ton more better games this year. Right now I have 9 games that are like chewed in for the top 10. So like we'll see. You know, it's possible that some games get knocked off, and if enough good games happen between, but we'll see. I haven't actually ranked them yet either, because like I have a hard time ranking things until I like can see the full picture or something. I can like think of everything in context of each other. I like how my character looks. I actually tried to make Scarlet in God Eater, or rather, I did make. Well, I'm not sure why I took a screenshot of that. I did make Scarlet in God Eater, but Scarlet in God Eater, because of the way the character creation works, does not have a glass eye. You know, I wanted her to. I wanted to put like an eye patch on her right eye, but there was no haircut that fit that. Like for whatever reason, there's like a haircut that covers the left eye. No, there's a haircut that covers the right eye, but not the left eye. No, other way around. Left eye, not right eye. So like, if I put a um, an eye patch over the right eye, and we just have like hair covering the left eye and an eye patch on the right eye, and that really just looks silly. Okay. Also, this game is pretty colorful, especially for like a vampire game. But like having not played God Eater 3, it feels very like desaturated. We wear matching clothes. I actually wish that you would have saved more humans in the game that way. I thought that was like a neat thing that you would like inform these humans that hey, it's okay. We have a shelter where you don't have to live in fear of revenants. We're nice revenants. Yep. So next up is the cathedral. Then no, there is. Oh, I can't remember if there's a portion before the cathedral or not. Apparently, Kotori glitched out on her end, so she uses a disembodied hammer. I'm really glad we cleared that boss, because that boss was easily the worst out of the bosses in the regular run. Now I don't feel as like helpless as I did before. I only feel a little helpless. I could have taken Mia with me. No, Mia's not good in the cathedral, because the cathedral is like tight corridors, and she wants open areas for ranged combat. I should save her for like, funnily enough, the underground caves. That's an open area for some reason. Can I? There we go. Io, follow me. Set me free. Trust me and we will escape from the city. Alright, cutscene first. Well, that ruined my gag. Oh well, I'll make it through. No one's watching the stream. It did kind of come out of nowhere. I haven't been playing Code Vein for a while, and I was just like, fuck it, gonna continue. Stream starting. I want to stream some more Toho as well. I haven't gotten around to that. I haven't gotten a good ending in that either. Got a 1cc, it's for that. That's Toho 17, Wild Beast and Wicked Creature. Weakest Creature. It's not Wicked. I always think it's Wicked Creature, but it's Weakest Creature. Oh. So skipping. Yes, we can climb that. It's a ladder. There's a lot of games this year that I want to try out that I haven't afforded playing. Like Bloodstained, Rage 2. I still really want to try that out, especially now that it's been patched and like a lot of the things people didn't like about the launch version has been fixed. Which, you know, it's a shame that has to happen, but I mean, it's better than nothing, I guess. Do I want to acquire some gifts? I think I do. Let's see. Well, we wish you could like switch characters while viewing them like this, so I could continue. I can do that one. Cool. Why is Dragon Lunge not something you can do with a halberd? Is it pronounced halberd? I think it's pronounced halberd. It's one of those words that I've been reading since I was a kid in games, but I've never actually heard anyone pronounce in English. For the longest time, scimitar was one of those as well. Like, I was, like, shocked to learn it was pronounced scimitar. Because I've been saying scimitar, or schmittar, like, the entire time. For whatever reason. Like, SC, that's sh in most Swedish cases, so I guess that's just what I assumed. And then, like, there was some game or TV series or something I was watching, and suddenly it was like, oh, like, grab the scimitar, and I was like, what? That's how it's pronounced? It was like, my world just... That's my head, not my world, but whatever. Oh, great, my controller broke. Well, that's okay, I can do it with my keyboard while it reconnects. Boom. Oh, there's a missile in the way. I was like, oh great, I can't walk. Why is that? It's just the missile was in front of me. Here we are in Anor Londo. We're always back to Anor Londo. Whatever we do, we all have to go back to Anor Londo. I fucking hate Anor Londo. I don't, actually. Anor Londo was actually a really fun part of Dark Souls. I even like the Ornstein and Smaug. Smaug or Small? Small. It's small, I think. I even like the Ornstein and Small boss fight. This place, though. This fucking labyrinth. Or maze. Actually, no, it's a labyrinth because we're heading to the center. It's a labyrinth. God damn, I hate this one. Okay, I think it's left first if you want to, like, save time and take the fastest routes. There's so much bullshit in this area because you have to, like, constantly drop down on invisible well, not invisible, on hidden ledges and walk around and pull levers, and it's just the worst. But it looks like Anor Londo, so like joking that it's Anor Londo. And then in God Eater 3, they revealed this place at one point, and I was like, oh great, it's Anor Londo again, because it looked exactly like this place, or Anor Londo. I was wrong, left is not the way you go. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Which way is it then? If I want to get up there, I have to go. Oh god, this is so confusing. Let's go forward first, because I know right, let's say that way, is where you eventually get to the invasion, and I would like to avoid the invasion if possible for as long as I can. Oh! Connection! That reminds me, the netcode in this game is really bad, but like, the netcode in God Eater 3 is pretty good. So like, I'm not sure what Bandai Namco like were doing between, you know, earlier this year or late last year in Japan and now to fuck up their netcode for two pretty much on the same level status titles. And I think both of them are run on the same engine as well. This is Unreal Engine. Oh god, I can't use that because it's multiplayer. I don't know. It's odd. But yeah, Guided 3's multiplayer, actually really good netcode. Can I drop down here? No, I cannot. Good to know. Can I drop down here? No, I cannot. Doopy doopy doop 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 doop. We're not going here. We're absolutely not going in there. That's where the invasion happens, I think. Or maybe it's that other room. God, I'm so lost. What's down here? An item. Let's just go get that, I guess. Cheese, huh? Okay. Going down? Where? Or does that mean follow me? I'm not sure. Look at that, like the frame rate on Kotoru's animation is like much lower than mine. Actually, I have no idea if that's visible considering the stream is probably struggling with frame rate because I don't know, that's OBS apparently. Can record things just fine using other things, but I can't stream without some heavy drops. So, you know, that sucks, I guess. Hello. Oh, come on, I definitely dodged that. Oh, I remember this part now. This was like probably the most confusing part in terms of finding the route. Should have healed between that, but no can do now. These are still my most hated enemies, by the way. Because they have extreme reach, they can rarely be dodged, and they can teleport. And also they hit really fucking hard, which, you know, that's not good either. Was that the one I... No, it was not. That was a different one. But now we have a shortcut opened, I think? I'm gonna let Kotori take the lead. Okay. Oh. Okay. Alright, and now we're gonna drop down here. So this entire place is carved out of the Queen's Thorn, which were these white, huge, like, things that just shot out of the ground. And they carved the cathedral out of it. As you do. Yeah, I'm going down here. If I recall correctly, you have to pull a lever up here. I was right. The lever has been pulled. Doopy-doop-a-boo. Whee! Oh, they were already dead. I like these enemies. They're way more fun than the golden guard ones. Also die way easily. Easier. More easily. Grammar's hard. Yeah, fuck you. I'm not gonna fight you. We are apparently fighting you. Okay, cool. Sure. Okay, that works. Okay, fuck, that's not good. Well, that was theoretically heroic. Actually, Kotori or Little Wings action was probably more heroic than mine. Hello. Ow. Okay, now it feels like my button inputs are getting eaten because there were several times there where I hit the attack button and nothing happened. Fuck. Well, that sucks. Okay. I really wish you could just, like, both respawn instead. I don't get why they need to throw you out of the game like that. It feels like... It feels very unnecessary. I don't know. Then again, I don't get how this game handles co-op at all. I wish you just did a... I wish it just used the lobby system like God Eater does. I get that it wants to be Dark Souls, but, like, honestly, some of the ideas you have in God Eater are just better. Even though you took those from Monster Hunter, but still. Monster Hunter took them from Phantasy Star Online, so it's okay. Nothing's original. Originality's a myth. I'm gonna wait here for a second. My camera's like a bit off. That's better. Hello. Did I just use the God Eater button for running to try and run? Yes, I did. I did it again! Directly after saying it, I was gonna sprint up to the enemy and I started holding down the right bumper. It's amazing. Muscle memory, it works against you. Get rid of it. Okay, it's down here then. God, this part is so confusing. I don't know. Do we even need to fight her? I think we probably do, yeah. Probably a lever in here. Yeah, there is. Oh, that went mostly pain-free. Another shortcut. That's like most of this area is setting up shortcuts for later. I guess you could say that's most of the game in a way also. Again, something it takes from Dark Souls. Something it takes from Dark Souls that's really good, actually. I like that. Ah, okay, Demon Souls did it first, I guess. Mm-hmm. We're still not at the mysterious doors that I don't know what they're for. There's like 3 doors that I never opened in the first run where I got the bad ending. I'm guessing they have something to do with the good ending, so I'll get to open them this time. Maybe they're DLC doors, who knows? So this area has 2 bosses. It has a boss, and after that boss you get to this is another area for a while, and then you come back here to fight another boss, which you actually fight twice. So in that sense, it has 3 bosses, but boss 2 and 3 are directly after each other, and it's the same boss. So, you know, yay. I forget how deep into this the first boss is. Like, I remember where it is location-wise, but I don't remember if it's, like, how quickly you get to it. I like that boss, though. It was a fun boss fight. I have no idea where I am. We're supposed to go right, which makes me think we have to start by going left. Hello. Oh, wow, that dude looks like, Mido. It's the same, like, helmet as Mido. See if we can get a good look at him before he's dead. Okay, it's not the same, but it's very similar with, like, the one red eye and everything. That's cool. We got another region activation factor that we can't use. Hello. This is bad. Now I'm getting cocky with these enemies that I hate because they always kill me. So that definitely means I'll be getting killed by them again soon. Oh yeah, was that during a Code Vein stream? I think it was. I was humming this tune and went might be during the Lost Destiny stream as well. I was humming that tune, I couldn't figure out what it was from. And I think, and I'm not sure because I haven't listened to it yet. I think it might be from Luigi's Mansion. It's like the tune when you visit E God, I think. So like when you save your game and such, and it goes hmm hmm hmm. I could be wrong, but I think that's where it's from. Which is completely different from what I was speculating. Because I was like, it's probably some puzzle game for DOS or something. Was what I said when I couldn't remember what it was from. But to be fair, most of the things I remember that no one else seems to remember tend to be old DOS games. So, or just old home computer games in general. Which, by the way, reminds me, I actually had to explain to someone the other day that the PC Engine is not a home computer system but a console. Which, makes sense. It's a bit like if you just hear PC Engine, you assume that it's like a PC. And, that's fair. And it is the successor to the NEC PC, specifically the successor to the PC98. But the PC Engine, of course, is what we call the TurboGrafx in the West. And that was very much a console, unlike the PC98 and the PC88 systems, which were home computer systems. It's a little confusing. God, I really miss just browsing old computer game stores in Tokyo, well, mainly Akihabara. There was so many stores that just sold old games, and they really just had like fucking everything. Like even if you were like looking for a rare game just to see if they had it, like you would eventually just find it in like good condition, probably even decent price, and it would be like, how? How are there still like just like casual copies of the original PC88 version of Dragon Slayer, the first, Japanese action RPG sort of. Like the original Japanese RPG. How is that just lying here in a game store in Electric Town? It's like, it's kind of amazing. We don't have that kind of stores here, really. Like, we do have some retro game stores in Sweden, but like, they have like an incredibly limited amount of games always, and they're always like just ridiculously overpriced. Like, even games that aren't rare, that are like incomplete without boxes, will go for like ridiculous sums just because it's an old game. That means it's worth a lot, apparently. Like, I never buy from Swedish game stores anymore. Actually, that's actually a current conundrum I have. So I'm like trying to figure out what's the like most price-friendly way of getting Pokemon Sword, because it's definitely not gonna be buying it at a Swedish GameStop, and I doubt it's going to be getting the digital copy as well. I'm like, but I want it on launch, so it's not a lot of options left at that point. Like, if you want something at launch, you have to either buy it in a store or you have to buy it digitally, because you're not gonna get it delivered on launch day. I can just tell you that ahead of time. That's not a thing in Sweden. Like, they will tell you it's a thing. Fucking PostNord will assure you, like, oh, this delivery for you is coming today, and then they will give it to you a week later. Maybe. We have, like, infamously bad postal services here in Sweden. It happened when we privatized the postal service, because, that was a good idea. Capitalism said so. So now we have PostNord, which is like the one handling most of the mail in the Nordic region, so to say. So like Sweden, Norway, Denmark, maybe Finland, I'm not sure. And they are just infamous in how they can't do anything remotely right. Like, I have never seen a single headline regarding PostNord that's not horribly negative and showing of their incompetence. and they've been around for a long time. It's actually funny, for a while I was speculating that maybe it's the Swedish version of PostNord that's bad. That's one of those doors. One of those strange doors. Maybe like the international, so to say, ones are fine. But I was quickly corrected by friends in Norway and such. Like, nope, no, PostNord is the worst. Absolute worst. They can't do anything right. No one trusts them with anything because it's been proven that you can't. Like, the only way to get a decent delivery is basically like paying a ton of extra money to get like UPS or DHL, one of those services done. And it used to be fine. You used to be able to rely on like a Swedish postal service, which was replaced with PostNord. Hell, for a very brief moment, you could even sort of rely on PostNord because it was really just the ghost of the Swedish postal service. But now, that's all gone. I have the map of this area. This is the only map I didn't fully get in my original playthrough. I couldn't find the last node for it. Maybe it's an enemy you have to kill, I'm not certain. Yeah, I have a friend Hikari. She moved to Sweden last year at the same time as I moved to Lund, where I'm living now. There we go, full map. And it's amazing how like in just like 2-3 months or something like that, she had several PostNord horror stories. Oh, come on. Ooh, that was close. Don't remember what that's for, but oh well, we unlocked it. Ah, fuck. I am worried because we're very close to the boss now. Monkeys! I might have to use my vivifier. But I want to unlock like as much as possible first. Alright, I remember this. You have to go down here. And then it's like which of the other roads do you have to take? Because they can trick you here if I recall correctly. It's like this way we're supposed to take, I think. Cool. And then you have to drop down here. Yes, and here's the lever. Oh wait, that's the lever for that door. And that's the lever for that door. Okay. Cool. Cool. I completely forgot that this place had two levers to pull. The question is, can we win this fight or not? I only have one healing item, but this boss fight is also pretty easy, so fuck it, let's go. Bit of poison in my blade, then let's go. Oh, I should have done. Actually, I should have done that. I should have poisoned my halberd. That would have helped. This is like one of the few enemies, one of the very few bosses that you can actually oh fuck, that's not good. No, where's my Boom! Really? I used my final... Okay. That's the ability that makes me super powered for a while, and then I will die after a certain amount of time. I was like, fuck it, it's worth it to kill the boss, but Jakes, that took more out of me than I was expecting. There we go. We don't have any haste, so let's just get back to it. Oh, this is coming off to a good start. See, this is why I hate these enemies more than anything. They're worse than any boss in the game. Monkeys! Oh, come on. There was another one? What? Since when? No, it's the same one. She just teleported. That makes sense. Where's Kotori? Oh. Busy, apparently. Well, I'll give him a sec. There we go. That wasn't too much of a wait. Okay. Whoa! Connection freeze frame. Honestly, the last place you want to have that is when fighting these enemies, but you know, fair enough. I should just equip a bigger two-handed blade. That's like the best weapon against these fuckers, but I don't like playing with the two-handed blades, so I'll avoid it as much as possible. Okay, let's try this again. Actually, let me equip my poison. There we go. So now, a bit of poison on my blade, and then let's go. Seems the boss is invulnerable to the poison, which was a bit of a disappointment, but fair enough. Oops. Are you kidding me? She just gotta... They really need to add like a few seconds of invincibility to when you resurrect, because like that's just ridiculous. Like how are you supposed to have any use for like that recovery ability if you lose it that fast? Because like you have to resurrect them instantly. They can't hold off on getting up, which means that if you know the boss is in the middle of its fuck off combo, you literally can't use the resurrection thing because they will just resurrect and die. It's like doesn't even have to be much. It's just like just a second or two is enough. Like hell, have it be until like you make your first move or something, anything. That's how Final Fantasy 14 does it actually, is that if you when you resurrect, you have like a few seconds, I think it's like maybe 3 or 4 seconds, where unless you execute an action, you won't take damage. So like you won't just resurrect and then die instantly unless you have like gone back and entered the fight again. And I like that. I think that's a very good solution to the problem of, you know, resurrecting into attacks, which is a problem. So the poison thing was useless. Hmm. I'm gonna try that one instead, I think. Okay, Kotori's imbuing her weapon. Which honestly is a good call, but I don't have any haste, so I have a little haste, but not enough. The shaved part feels so different. I like it. Still don't know why the multiplayer didn't work for me in Kotori until recently. Maybe they patched something. Could be that simple. There we go. And there went my cable again. This is the less glitchy cable too. Fuck's sake. There we go. Just in time. Alright, let's try again. Oh, what the hell? Hold on, I don't have control. There we go. Well, that's not good. These enemies, like, they are literally worse than any boss fight. Okay. But they're far more dangerous than the boss right next to them. Okay. Did I take my haste? Yes, I did. Okay, cool. The one bad thing about actually getting in a drain attack like that is that your friend can't hit the boss while you're doing it because they can only take damage from your drain attack. Wasn't quick enough on the second dodge. Can't do anything about that, unfortunately. I don't think EO is fast enough for it. Ah, shit. I was hoping Turn into Mist would let me dodge the attack there, but it didn't. This boss is actually way tougher now on New Game Plus, gotta say. Like, we had some trouble with it in the regular run, but not nearly this much. Oh, that's a mistake I should have. Not sure what I want to have, actually. Guess we'll add some dexterity up. Yeah. Seriously? Yeah. Oh, it is the same button to run in this as in God Eater. I'm not sure why I said I accidentally pushed it then. I guess I must have like missed. I guess maybe like it didn't execute the run or something, so I assumed it was a different button, but like, no. Are you for fucking real? I definitely dodged as she like teleported. God, I can't stand these enemies. And there's so many of them just to get to the fucking boss. Well, that went well at least. Oh, of course the other one also targeted me. Couldn't split us up. Okay. I was literally holding the stick backwards and dodging, and she just dodged right into the boss. What? Well, I guess Kotter didn't have the heal on. I'm not surprised this is where we're getting stuck, because these enemies probably had me as stuck as the sewer boss did in the first run. I might have to like up my defense. That might be it actually. Gonna pull my Dawn Spear back on. Hmm. Well, that's pretty low on dex, so let's change my second hand to a two-handed. Is this right-handed the best I have? No, that's probably the Nagemukuro. Or the Warp Blade. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Nagemukuro. With a big blade, you can at least stagger these enemies, but even that's uncertain. I also don't have... I should fix that actually before we do anything. That's what I want. Okay. Come on, get a little bit closer. There. No, fuck, I was too slow. Please, Kotori. Thank you. Well, I'm dead. Resistance against Crush. Do I have one that's better against Crush? +2. +11. So I guess that might be the best then. Oh yeah, and can we switch out our partner here? Yeah, we can. We're gonna go with Giacomo, because Giacomo tends to be good in this fight. And there we go. Okay, let's try again. These two-handed weapons are so fucking slow, but it's the only way to stagger these fuckers. That actually went worse than the last time, it's amazing. Okay. I thought I was behind him, so, you know, yeah. The boss's main strength is crushing damage, which is why I have this Veil on now, because it's the best I have against Crush. But it's completely fucking useless when, like, I will die on the way there, basically. That's why I hate two-handed weapons in, like, all games. They're always just slow and clumsy and... designed to get hit while using. Well, that's fun. She can do her fucking dash and hit me, but no, I can't do that. Of course not. I have less health items now than I've had during the start of the boss fight. Any of the time since respawning at the missile, and we're not even at the boss fight yet. Yeah, fuck that. I'm going with my halberd. That's the problem with like the co-op too. Is like Kotri gets to keep the haze, so Kotri can upgrade stuff. I don't. I lose it. So like, Kotri can at least like level up in between us dying. I can't do that. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. I was trying to... Nope. Yeah, so, yeah. I was resurrected so quickly and hit right afterwards that I wasn't even able to execute a single action. So what I was gonna do there was activate final... whatever it's called. So then maybe we would have had a chance, actually. Final Journey, that's what it's called. Well, I hit the dodge button, but my character didn't even like have a dodge animation this time, so whatever. Kotter thinks we need one more person, and I'm like, we shouldn't have to. We really shouldn't have to. We already have 2 people. Like, this game is so anti-co-op that I cannot accept the idea that we would need a 3rd person on top of the AI partner. I don't even know if you can have that, honestly. Anyway, Kotri wants to bait the enemies with knives. But that's not what she's doing. Okay. That's what she told me she was gonna do, but fair enough. Maybe she meant these 2. These 2 are the most annoying ones, after all. You can sort of make it easier by having by walking around and backstabbing one of them. That went okay. Yeah, I have no idea what was going on there. The camera got stuck in the wall, and I was just trying to dodge out of it, but I think I just dodged like left and right, so But didn't really work out. Well, I'm dead. I dropped my controller. It didn't unplug somehow. That's the most amazing part. Oh shit, it's walking. I suppose there's a way for me to get quick in on this weapon. Probably not. No. Normal's the best I can get. $721, $749, 10, 15, 11, 13. I'm gonna go to Night Thorn instead. Maybe I should go with the Silver Garb actually. No, then I get slow and everything. D plus in dexterity. Okay. Where's that get me? Still D plus. Maybe I have to check my stats separately actually. S. So my dexterity is perfect. That's good. And without that boost, I'm guessing I don't have that. A plus, yeah. No, it has more lore to it. Cool. Wasn't aware of that. Ice Blood is quick. It's a shame I haven't updated that one. Or upgraded rather. Oh, Kotori has joined us. There we go. Okay, let's go, I guess. The okay, she didn't even notice until like way after the monkeys were dead. That's interesting. I mean, that's good for us, so thanks, I guess. Oh, great. Are you kidding me? Well, there went all my fucking haste. All the haste collected in the entirety of this entire area. Should have used it before the boss fight, but I was a fucking loser as usual. Do I have any items I can like maybe do something with? No. Got fucking nothing. Huh? A drug that grants the gift tirelessness, regardless of the user's blood code? Increases with the stamina recovery. Well, that's not gonna help us. Maybe I shouldn't be playing as Queenslayer. I don't know. This obviously isn't working. I don't know. Kota's gonna see if she can just like kill the mobs, die, and respawn. I worry that she might be locked out of the distress call until I have died or reset it. And again, I guess I could just reset the distress call right before the boss. Well, saw that coming. Okay. Well, let's see what happens. I took no damage, so in that regard, it's beneficial for me. Oh, seems to be working. That's potentially exploitable. I mean, actually, no, we did just exploit it. It's not even potentially exploitable, it's just exploitable. I completely forgot about my tea. We're gone cold now. Because I made that before the stream. Which was nearly 2 hours ago. Okay. Ah, shit. There we go. It's a shame we didn't get to have all the haste. I should have gone for that. Oh well. Should we go activate this missile first? That's probably a good idea. I don't think there's an enemy before that. Yeah, it's just right here. So I can be left. Oh well, I can level up once at least. That's cool. So now we're gonna go back in time into my own memories. Spoiler. This was like a really cool reveal actually. It's like you would teleport to a different area. Not really. You're just found a blood vestige that's actually your own, which was like a really cool twist. When we fought in Operation Queenslayer and became the Queenslayer. Ah, this is cool. It's actually really cool. That sword too. This is like supposed to be our sword. Actually, is that the sword I'm using now? Maybe it is. I'm not sure. But yeah, that sword, which also appears in the bad ending. Yeah. This exact same eye-opening animation that's layered on top here for the first-person perspective is also used in God Eater 3. It's identical. I thought that was pretty funny. It even has the same choppy frame rate to it in God Eater 3. Where is she? Where is she? There she is! Tragic tale character. So yeah, she and her girlfriend, or at least the girl who's in love with her. I don't know if they're actually a thing or not because that's never established. But the character who's in love with her and her has they both have a tragic end. At least in our bad ending, who knows? Maybe we'll finally find a way to change that now. Um, I don't think the good ending will be particularly happy. I'm just hoping it's not as a downer of an ending as the bad ending was, because I hate that kind of ending as the bad ending was.